one of the northeastern states of India, Arunachal Pradesh, has lost more than 110 glaciers in the last 32 years, and that accounts for around 40 to 45% of the glaciers of Arunachal Pradesh, the eastern Himalayas glaciers. Now, this is concerning in nature, as in the coming future, it might be seen that Arunachal Pradesh might be on the verge of losing all of its glaciers. Hello and welcome to the in-depth series section of Drishti IAS. I'm Aisha, and in today's episode, we will be talking about the topic of that why, because of the climate change, Arunachal Pradesh has lost in the last 32 years more than 110 of its glaciers. So first of all, about the points of discussion, what is the news? Then the loss of glacier, what is the reason for it? What is third pole? What is GLOF, that is glacier outburst floods? And in the end, a prelims MCQ. Topic is of relevance from general studies paper 1, that is geography, glacier, and also with regard to GS paper 3, that is environmental conservation, and also it comes under disaster management. The news talks about Arunachal Pradesh lost 110 glaciers in 32 years according to a study. As we move forward, Drishti IAS Mukherjee Nagar classes has now been shifted to Noida, and the offline batches admissions are open for the IAS GS Foundation course covering both prelims and mains. So the offline batches in English medium and Hindi medium, the batches are open. English medium batch is starting from 17th of February, while the Hindi medium batch is starting from 21st of February. In case of any query, give us a call at 87501. You can also download the Drishti Learning app. So let's begin. So a new study has revealed that the section of the eastern Himalayas in Arunachal Pradesh has lost 110 glaciers in 32 years. Now, if we talk about the Himalayas, then Himalayas is divided into Western Himalayas, Eastern Himalayas, and Middle Himalayas. When we talk about Western Himalayas, so the Ladakh, Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, all these comes. Then comes the Middle Himalayas. You can say that starting from Uttarakhand, then comes the Nepal region, Sikkim region, and then comes the Eastern Himalayas that covers the Arunachal Pradesh. Now look at this picture. So this is the Himalayas is covering the northern part of the Arunachal Pradesh. So when we talk about the Himalayas, the eastern Himalayas and the northern part of the Arunachal Pradesh, one of the northeastern states of India, one of the 7 sisters of India. So the northern part of the Arunachal Pradesh, which is covered with eastern Himalayas, many part is covered with glaciers. Now glaciers is something you can say that accumulation of water over a large period of time or over, you can say, hundreds of years, and that accumulation in together is known as a glacier. So what is becoming a concerning point is that in the last 32 years, Arunachal Pradesh has lost around 110 of its glaciers. So this is a sign that in the coming time, because of the rising temperature and also because of the global warming and also because of the climate change and the changing patterns and also the extreme events which is taking place. So in the coming future or in coming times, it might be possible that in the coming times, Arunachal Pradesh in the coming 20 to 30 years might lost around 70 to 80% of its glaciers. So a study by the quartet of researchers, it talks about that these glaciers covered an area of around 309.85 square kilometers. So this 110 glaciers which has been lost covered an area of around 309.85 square kilometers and disappeared at a retreating rate of 16.94 square kilometers. Now retreat rate can be considered a term which talks about that how much the glaciers are shrinking in size or how much mass they are losing. So the glaciers have disappeared at a retreating rate of 16.94 square kilometers during the study period from 1988 to 2020. Then the retreat have exposed bedrock and created glacial lakes, and this has threatened glacial lake outburst floods. So because the glaciers have melted, so the glaciers have created glacial lakes, And with the creation of the glacial lakes, another threat which has arisen is of the glacial lake outburst floods, that is GLOFs. And this term was recently very much in news because of the glacial lake outburst flood which took place in the state of Sikkim, and many people lost their lives also. Then comes the next topic, and that is what is the reason of it. So reason has been given in the form of climate change. Then comes the next reason, that is global warming. Then comes the next reason, that is greenhouse effects. Then comes the next reason, what is it? That is fossil fuels. Then one more reason, that is carbon combustion. Then one more reason, rising temperature above 1.5 degrees Celsius and keeping it below 2 degrees Celsius. So all these reasons cumulatively have led to the melting of the glaciers, and that is, let us talk about the reason, that is glacial retreat. So this is a key indicator of global climate change, that the glaciers have started to melt, and this process by which glacial melts faster than the new snow and ice can accumulate. So glacial retreat can be talked about in the term that till the time new snow or ice can accumulate, the glacier is melting. It means that the replacement rate is lower. So the glaciers which is being melted is not being replaced by the new ice. Eastern Himalayas have been a witness to a major glacial lake outburst flood which happened in the year 2023. Sikkim and killed at least 55 people and destroyed around 1200 megawatt hydropower project on the Teesta river, and this GLOF created a lot of havoc in the state of Sikkim. Then with regard to the third pole, Himalayas, so largely snow covered Himalayan belt is considered to be the third pole as it has the largest collection of glaciers after the polar region. So the North Pole, South Pole, after it the Himalayas has the largest collection of glaciers. It serves as a freshwater source for more than 1.3 billion people who are living in the downstream areas of the Himalayas. Then Himalayan glaciers are significant in maintaining the region's hydrological balance and also with regard to the global sea levels. Then the temperature has increased by around 1.6 degrees Celsius in the last century. Eastern Himalayan region is warming at a rate which is surpassing the global average, with temperature increase reported between 0.1 degree to 0.8 degrees Celsius per decade. It means every 10 years from 0.1 to 0.8 degrees Celsius temperature is rising. It is higher than the global increase of approximately 0.74 degrees Celsius over the last century. So overall increase is lesser as compared to the increase which is being observed in the Eastern Himalayas. Then Himalayan glaciers are experiencing a rapid retreat rate compared to the glaciers globally. So whatever is the retreating rate among the glaciers on the global level, the Himalayan glaciers and specifically the Eastern Himalayan glaciers are retreating at a faster rate than that, facing a yearly average area loss of about 0.4%. So every year 0.4% area is being lost. Smaller glaciers which are below 5 square kilometers in the Eastern Himalayas have shrunk the fastest. So smaller glaciers are shrinking at a faster rate. Then what is GLOF? That is the glacial lake outburst floods. So as the name itself is telling that the glaciers, the lakes which are caused because of the retreat of the glaciers, so the floods which are caused by the retreating glaciers, that is why it is called glacial lake outburst flood. So the floods which are being caused because of the glaciers are glacial lake outburst floods. So it is a type of flood occurring when water dammed by a glacier or a moraine is released suddenly. So the water which was being held because of the glaciers, so suddenly that water comes out. And we all know that glacier covers a lot of water. It accumulates a lot of water. So if that water will move suddenly, First of all, it moves faster. Then secondly, it comes from a height to the downward direction. So the speed is also very high. The intensity is also very high. It contains stones, it contains boulders, it contains sand, and also it carries a lot of things with it through the steep fall that it takes. So it becomes all the more deadly because of its speed and intensity, and plus the water in size, or you can say the water in quantity, is also very high. So when glaciers melt, the water in these glacial lakes accumulate behind loose naturally formed moraine dams made of ice, sand, pebbles and ice residue, which releases water over periods of minutes to days, causing extreme downstream flooding. Now what happens is, now look at this image. So see, this is a glacier surface, okay, and this is the moraine which has worked as a dam for the lake. So the water will not go above it, or the water will not move in the front direction. So this is working as a dam, and this is glacier. Now imagine that glacier suddenly starts to melt, or the glacier melts. So this water, then the water quantity in the lake will increase, with that too suddenly. So will the lake be able to sustain the quantity of water which is added into the lake? No. And then the water starts to overcome the dam or the moraine, and that is how the glacial lake outburst flood takes place. And it also, if any kind of city is present near to this area, then the urban flooding also takes place. And now in the end, a prelims MCQ, and it's a PYQ. So you people need to tell me the answer in the comment section. And the question reads, Siachen Glacier is situated to the, and it is a PYQ of the year 2020. So where is Siachen Glacier situated? East of Aksai Chin, east of Leh, north of Gilgit, or north of Nubra Valley? As it is a PYQ, I expect you people to give me the correct answer. So give me the answer in the comment section. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time. Keep reading, keep writing, and keep subscribing to the channel. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.